Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Quint. Today I'll be talking about transitioning tips. No, I'm not transitioning, but I feel like these tips will be helpful for those who are, and I wish I've known these things before I started to transition to natural hair. If you see me looking down, I have my little list, so let's get started. So the first tip, which is the most important one I feel, is to detangle in sections. I cannot tell you guys, I cannot stress enough how much hair I have ripped out of my head because I didn't detangle in sections. I mean, it is super hard to manage two different textures of hair, so yeah, it gets really tangled, so you really have to be careful with that. And the next thing is just to be careful with the line of demarcation. So I'll insert a clip for that, but basically the line of demarcation is where the relaxed hair and your natural hair meets. So where that new growth ends is going to be a super sensitive area, so you really have to be patient with that, or you will literally tear your hair from right there. And if you're transitioning, then you're not ready to cut your hair, so you don't want to be forced to. The next thing is to lay off the heat. You don't want this new head of hair growing in to just be damaged before you're ready to even deal with it. You don't want that. Otherwise, I mean, it's pointless to do what you're doing. Something that I do and a lot of naturals do is to use a t-shirt to dry your hair. When it comes to towels, it creates more frizz. You don't want to create more frizz, definitely if you're trying to mask two textures of hair. Relaxed hair is really not that frizzy, it's kind of shiny, and then then natural hair is not, so you don't want to give it any type of other forces to make it not blend in. Okay, so start using products geared towards natural hair. So I started this very early because I did a subscription for Curl Kit. And basically that subscription company, it sends you hair products, natural hair products every month. So I started that as I was transitioning, so I had those products to help me. Because otherwise, it's going to be hard to try to figure out what's going to work for your natural hair. I tell people all the time, you were relaxed your entire life, or as long as you can remember, so you've had that time to learn your hair. So this natural hair growing in, it's new to you, so you really have to take that time to learn that as well. So going ahead and starting to use natural hair products is you're starting to see what works for you and what doesn't. Okay, and next, hot oil treatment. So hot oil treatments is going to help to restore the moisture in your hair. It prevents frizz. Sorry, I can't talk. It prevents frizz, and it also stimulates hair growth. So who doesn't want a little extra stimulants for hair growth, right? And then frizzy hair, you definitely don't want frizzy hair, especially if you are used to not having frizzy hair. Okay, so deep conditioning with heat. I remember when I first started my natural hair journey, I didn't use heat, and my hair basically did not hold a curl when it wasn't wet. And I swear, when I started to condition with heat and deep condition with heat, I mean, it totally changed the difference. It changed the texture of my hair because then my hair was more moisturized. So okay, so I've already discussed this earlier in the video, but a natural hair subscription. The reason why I chose Curl Kit because it was $25 a month. That includes shipping. You get it at the beginning of the month. You get full size and sample products, but those sample products are usually deluxe samples, so they actually last for a while. So this prevented me from going out and just splurging on natural hair products because natural hair products are expensive. I didn't want to go and keep having to buy products and then it didn't work, and then I was stuck with a bunch of products with nothing to do with them. So basically the Curl Kit, it was cheap. It was cheaper than me just going out to the hair store every week, because that's what would have happened. So I really liked that, and I actually just decided to do my subscription again. So that'll be coming on my channel soon, so look forward to that. And Next is to keep your hair in protective style. So it's really good to keep your hair tucked away, especially because the line of demarcation. So that's super sensitive line and you don't want to break off your hair. So by protective styling, you are literally protecting your strands. So what I did was I did crochet hairstyles, and I'll insert clips of those, but I really love them. It gave me an idea to see what like big hair looked on me. I love big hair, so it worked out. But there are also other styles that you can do. You can do flat twist, buns, just anything that keeps you off of your hair for a while, because you don't want to keep having to detangle. And plus, like, literally it's gonna get annoying to deal with those two textures. So the way that I felt, like, as much as I can keep my hair tucked away and my hands out of my head, I was happy with that. So okay, so lastly, or actually the second to last thing is just to use strengthening products. So start using protein treatments and products that have protein in it. What this is going to do is to strengthen your incoming natural hair. It will also strengthen the relaxed hair for as long as you choose to keep it attached to your head. So why not, treat whatever hair that you have on your head for the time being. Okay, and then lastly, do your research. Like, I literally was on YouTube daily. Like, that's what I did for fun. I searched natural hair. I searched 4C hair, because once my new growth started coming in, I noticed that it was really kinky. So I was like, okay, so what does 4C texture look like with 6 months of big chop and 4 months of new growth and things like that, so I could start following people whose hair look like mine. There is no reason for you to really start following someone with a looser hair texture and fantasizing on what she has if you do not have that. And you will know if you have a looser texture by the new growth. I mean, I don't necessarily have 4C hair, but from my new growth, I could tell them I didn't have 3C hair. So, just keep that in mind when you're researching. Research people who have hair that is similar to yours. So that is all that I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching, and sorry about the glare from the ring light that is in my glasses, so I'm kind of at an angle. So please keep watching my channel, subscribe, like, share. See you guys next time. Bye.